What's up, guys? This is Alex here at alexnavas.com and coachgrowers.com. Really excited to share this video with you because it's going to show you one thing that's probably been frustrating you when you post on Instagram. What is that thing? Well, it's creating spaces in your actual captions, in your posts. So what happens right now is you go into Instagram and you start writing your post and you have something amazing to share, and then it all lumps up into one massive paragraph, not easy to read, not easy to go through, and you want to create impact with your post, but there's no spaces, right? So there's a lot of different ways to do that. In fact, I used multiple ways to do that. In fact, one of the things that I did is I add a little line, right, between every paragraph, and that worked, but it didn't do the job. It didn't do exactly what I wanted it to do. So then I started doing another method, and it requires a lot of cutting and pasting, and every single space was me cutting and pasting, and sometimes it didn't work. So then I'd have to delete the caption, re-upload it. It was a mess. But I found the missing piece. I found the hidden ingredient here. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that, because once you figure it out, it's a matter of typing in one or two things. Boom, your space magically appears. It becomes so easy to post. The frustration's gone. It'll save you tons of time, tons of energy, and just bring more peace in your life so you have more time for coffee. So anyway, here's the video, the tutorial walking you through exactly how to do that. If you have any comments, if you have any questions and you can't figure it out, let me know in the comments, and I'm more than happy to help you out. Anyway, enjoy this little walkthrough. Alright, so as promised, what I'm going to show you here is how to easily create spaces on your IG post so that it reads a lot easier, so you don't have to lump in all your text posts there, and it's probably frustrating for you because you want to break things down into different sentences, paragraphs, but unfortunately Instagram doesn't allow you to make the spaces, right? So it all lumps in. And you might have used other forms, but sometimes it doesn't quite work, and then you gotta go back and edit it, and it's just really frustrating. So I want to show you an easy way to do it. I kind of stumbled upon this yesterday. So here's what we're gonna do. Every single time I post, and actually let me go back so you can see what the end result looks like. So the end result looks like this. You can see nice clean spaces. Before I found out about that strategy, you'll notice that I use these, let me go back so you can kind of see. Trying to find an old post. You see how I used the little dots? It gave me the space, but it didn't look all that clean. And now, if I go to my most recent ones, this was the most recent one, but you can see the different spaces there, and it's super clean. So I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. What I do want to say is that I always start the posts here in notes, and so any of these things, a lot of these are different. Different posts there. If you could see, these are the different hashtags. This is going to come in handy because what you see here, notice that it says tags. Notice that I have these little shortcuts because this is going to play a part as well. So what I do is I start with this here, and I'm going to put this in the comments, but what you want to do is you want to copy the space within the brackets here, the arrows, right? I'm going to copy this. This is the space that I'm going to use in the next step that I'm going to do, right? So right now it's a little tricky. I'm going to copy this. Cool. That gives me the space that I need. So I'll leave that in the comments so you can see it, you can grab it, you can copy paste, whatever it is. So that's the first step. Next, you're going to go into settings, and this is where it gets really fun. So you'll come into settings, you're going to go into general. The next step is keyboard, and then the last step here where the magic is this text replace. So remember this document that I showed you here, which is the tags. That's this one over here. Okay, so you see AN tags, there's a bunch of hashtags, that's approximately 30. Well, this is where I'm able to create the hashtags on every single post really easy. So basically, when I create these shortcuts here, these text replacement shortcuts in my keyboard, all I do is type in this particular code, so AN tags, for example, and it populates all these hashtags. If I show you here, there are a bunch of hashtags, right? So you can kind of get an idea. There's roughly 30 of them. I don't manually type it in. What I do is type this AN tags in, and it populates, right? So that's the trick. However, right now what we're talking about is spacing. So I create a text replacement shortcut called IGS, Instagram spacing. So when I type in IGS, it creates a space. But wait, Alex, I see under phrase nothing is there, or is there? This is where I'm going to copy what I have, because if I go there, you can see that these are actually spaces, right? There's a space here, and anytime that I want to create that space, all I type in is IGS. So now let me show you exactly how it works, and then we're going to test it out so you can see exactly how you could start doing this. So let me write a test post here. This is a test post. Nothing fancy. All right, cool. Period. I'm going to hit enter, and here I type in my shortcut, IGS, enter. There's my space, right? Still nothing fancy, but it is easier. Okay, enter, little shortcut, IGS, there's my space, that's all. Alright, perfect. So now if I go up here, you can see that there's the space, right? So I'm going to copy this, select all, copy it, let's go to Instagram real quick. And I'm just gonna throw a quick post there. I just came from watching Venom. So here's a picture. Let me go through this really quick, get to the caption, and I'm gonna paste. And hit OK, and finally share. And let's see how it shows up. Did it work? And there you have it. Spaces. And all I do now, when I want a space, is I use this IGS, and it creates a space. And then just to go back, remember I have the tags? Well, what I do then is I come over here, I go to my post, and the comment, I'll use one of my other shortcuts. And notice on the keyboard in the center there, I click on this, there's all my shortcuts. There's all my hashtags, super quick. So I hope this is helpful. If you like this, make sure you like my channel. I'm gonna share more stuff like this. If you like this, make sure you follow me, engage with me, all that good stuff. Share this with somebody else, because this is going to save them a lot of time, frustration. I just stumbled across this. I was creating the spaces, but it was much more tedious than it is now. Now all I do is IGS, the space shows up, and it works perfectly. That's all I got. And now on to delete this test.